Omiafacias is a speculative alien biology project I've been working on for almost 3 years now. Omiafacias is characterized by its size and gravity being a bit less than that of Venus, the yellow-orange plants due to the type of light its star lets off, its little seasonal variation, and its generally cooler climate due to it orbiting further out from its smaller star. Omiafacias is a small moon named Thestius. Because of its small size, however, Omiafacias has very small tides. The planet is comprised of 3 large land masses, Conlospartia, Vicalistera, and McChamphia. There are also some smaller islands, Isolus and the Friafin Islands. Between these are 3 oceans, the Shari Ocean, the Magnorian Talic, and the Isobolan. The planet is capped off with 2 large ice sheets. The star Omiafacias orbits, Alagosolsa, is a moderately sized Mensequit star that lets off large amounts of yellow-orange light. The shape of Omiafacias' orbit around Alagosolsa gives the planet its seasons. It takes 8 Earth months for Omiafacias to complete its seasonal cycle. Though Omiafacias has axial tilt at only about 8.5 degrees, it's not as extreme as that of Earth. Because of this, the seasons of Omiafacias are more determined by the shape of its orbit and less by the tilt of its axis. In addition, this means that the planet experiences more universal seasons, with the North and South experiencing the same seasons at the same time, though the South has more brutal grand winters and the North has cooler soft winters. Despite this, seasonal variation is still relatively low when compared to that of Earth. Omiafacias goes through 8 total seasons: Grand Spring, Grand Summer, Grand Autumn, Grand Winter, Soft Spring, Soft Winter, Soft Autumn, and Soft Summer. The grand seasons see greater seasonal variation, though again not as much as Earth, while the soft seasons see very little seasonal variation. The grand summer and grand winter respectively are closest and furthest Omiafacias gets to and from Alagosolsa. Because of the universal and non-variable nature of the seasons, however, adaptations are more permanently dependent on the climate zone and biome an organism is living in. Omiafacias has a few climate zones, including tropical wet and dry, temperate wet and dry, subpolar wet and dry, and polar. Within these climate zones are a large amount of biomes, including, but not excluded to, tropical rainforest, tundra, and cold desert, as well as some more unique biomes, such as Rosa Exteri steppe, Abanchka Gaverings, and Shortby Coast. Each of these biomes I hope to explore more in depth in the future. Within these biomes lives a vast array of alien organisms. The unique alien organisms of Omiafacias sit within 4 kingdoms, 29 phyla, and 86 classes, complete with a phylogenetic tree of how they're related, and a simple visual guide to each clade as well. The oldest of these clades are the Maximinsa and the Arenacella. The Maximinsa are essentially the protist analogs of Omiafacias, with all of them being single-celled eukaryotes. Though this makes them uninteresting in the grand scheme of an alien project, one phylum, the Ammonoforma, are unique in the fact that they have hard cell walls that can take many unique shapes, and a large amount of them use these shells to act as very specialized parasites. The Polychadia are a bizarre kingdom made up of plant, animal, and fungus-like organisms. Though some clades are photosynthetic and others move like animals, they are similar in the fact that they absorb food or nutrients through designated absorption areas, much like the fungi of Earth. The Botryum lamna are the most animal-like of all the Omiafacian kingdoms. Though some have become secondarily sessile or perform photosynthesis, they are ancestrally mouth-feeding organisms and are capable of movement. In addition, they can see with a structure called the ocular plate. The final kingdom, the Arenacella, is the reason why much of the planet appears yellow. Using a yellow-orange pigment housed inside their crystalloplast, the Arenacella perform photosynthesis. They are, in fact, the only organisms that can truly perform photosynthesis. All other species that appear to have actually formed a mutualistic relationship with Arenacella in the phylum Adentraphyta. This relationship is very similar to that of the coral of Earth. That's it for the introduction to Omiafacias.